This is for Jake. Were you able to talk to Justin after the game and get a sense of how he's feeling?
I mean, yeah, I talked to him, but it just kind of, gave him a hug and, said we're all here for him. That's pretty much how it was.
Andrew?
Jake, can you just kind of take us through what it's like to be in the middle of that when so many starters are going down left and right in that first quarter? What's it like to kind of try to hold together an offense?
I mean, you just have to. Next man up mentality. You can't really miss a beat, especially in such a close game. You just have to, really just keep going and try not to miss a beat because, it seemed like everybody was going down at least at some point, and it was just next man up, and we had to keep it going.
All right, Tyson.
Tony, in that second half there, I think everyone knew you guys were going to be running the ball. I'm assuming the defense did too, and you guys were still able to compile a ton of yards there. What was that mentality like for you guys, and why were you guys able to be so effective tonight?
It's more along the lines of we came here to be the best running backs in the country, so show them why we're the best running backs in the country. You can stack the box and know the run's coming, but if you can't stop it, you can't stop it.
Guy?
You and Kanai doing well last year when Freeman went out, and then again tonight. You mentioned the mindset of just wanting to be the best running backs, but is there something else to it as far as when they know the run is coming, like Tyson mentioned, and it's still successful?
No. Yeah.
Jake, can you speak to kind of the same subject matter? At some point, it did seem clear you guys were trying to run the ball. Could you look across the line and see you were maybe demoralizing them a little bit, and even though they knew it was coming, you guys were still able to power the ball down the field?
Yeah, everybody knew it was coming, but that's just when, as a O-line unit, you just got to take great pride in what you do and, find a way to get it done, and that's what we did, and we were able to be, very successful tonight doing that, working as a unit.
On the right, Jerry.
So what was the difference? Was it just the Arizona State game and your determination to be different? Because this is a team that held USC to 13 points through three quarters. Was there just a strong determination on your part to be different, or what was the difference?
Yeah, I would say the mentality this week was a lot better. I think Coach T said last week that we were ready to play in that game, but we weren't ready to fight. And Arizona State was ready to fight, and they came out swinging, and we weren't ready to fight. And this week, we were ready to go, ready to fight, no matter what the situation was, no matter what kind of adversity hit us. And I think our mentality was just a lot better this week, and it showed.
On the right, Andrew.
Justin, this was an offense that was trying to get the ball out quickly. That's what they talked about all week. But you guys got to him for 7 sacks. What made the difference tonight to get the pressure on Bowers?
We just took a pride in what we were doing tonight. Last week we got after him, but we didn't get after him enough. And this week we just took it a little step further. We knew they were a passing team, so game plan, get after the quarterback, get in his face, disrupt him.
Right left, Matt.
Jake, with Justin and Taylor, they've been in the system for a while, and they know what they're doing with Burmeister. Does your role change at all in terms of a leadership role? Do you have to help him out with anything, or is it standard operation for you?
Anytime there's a younger guy in there, it really, it puts pressure on the, rest of the older guys that we have to do our job, that much better because, if we have a, true freshman quarterback back there, anything, then we especially can't let pressures or we especially, can't let free hitters and stuff like that. So I think as an offensive line, when there's a younger guy back there, that's when the pressure gets turned up a notch for us as a unit.
On the right, Tyson.
Tony, at what point did you realize there was a flag on your long run, and what's protocol usually for how long you're allowed to celebrate that run until you have to go back?
I honestly didn't know it was a flag until I got to the sideline and I saw Justin, and that's when I knew it was a flag. And after that, the celebration's over. You got to get back and play the next play.
Right here in the back, Jonathan. Back.
Jake, how do you feel like Taylor and Braxton stepped in and operated the offense? Obviously, you don't want to see Justin go down, but how do you feel like those guys stepped up, and did they have a command of the offense?
Yeah, they did. They stepped up and did what was asked for them from coach, and with the plays that he was calling. Obviously, it was a heavier run play call at that point in the game, but they definitely did a great job managing the offense when they were in.
This is for Justin. On another note, I spent some time with the equipment managers, and I know you've lived with Austin Cruz for 2.5 years. What's it like to have him on the sideline, someone you're so comfortable with, someone who knows you so well, to come and pick you up or pump you up during games?
Oh, it's wonderful. You know, it's like having a brother out there on the field. You know, me and him got really close. Like you said, that was my roommate. And, you know, it's just a blessing to have a good friend like that out there with me.
Sky on the right.
Justin, Jalen mentioned that before the game, you guys were told that people were calling the defense soft and things of that nature. Does that motivate at all in the extra tonight and the aggression on the D-line?
Yeah, that definitely motivates you to hear people talking like that about our defense and stuff. We took it upon ourselves to send a message, you know, and get after this offense, disrupt them, get after them.